Good morning, students. Today, in the same series of networking concept, the topic which we're going to cover today is networking components. Now, let's proceed. Networking media or transmission media. What is transmission media? It is a physical path through which data can be transmitted from sender end to receiver end. It is basically of two types, guided and unguided. Guided is wired network and unguided is wireless network. Guided network is again divided into three categories: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cable. And unguided is in air, like Wi Fi, infrared rays, or through radio waves. Let's talk about guided media, that part of guided media, that is Ethernet cable or twisted pair cable. It is one of the most popular network cable used in wired networks. It resembles phone cables but is larger than that. It has 8 wires. It can connect various devices such as PCs, routers, and switches with a local network. There are basically two types of Ethernet cables: crossover cables and straight through cables. Crossover cable is basically designed for connecting two computers without a hub or router. Straight through cables, both its ends are identical to each other. It is used to connect a computer to a router or a switch. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of Ethernet cable. Its cost is very less. It consumes less power and easy to work with. That means installation of Ethernet cables are very easy. If we talk about the disadvantages, computer requires an Ethernet adapter card on the motherboard to connect the Ethernet cable. Its data rate is also very low and it is being used for short ranges. Now come to the second part of guided or wired network, that is coaxial cable. It is used in transmission of videos, communication signals, and audios. It is widely used by cable television industry to connect TVs to cable TV series services. It can also be used in network. It has high bandwidth and greater transmission capacity. It consists of central copper wire surrounded by insulation and then shield of braided wire. There are basically two type of coaxial cable: baseband coaxial cable and broadband coaxial cable. Baseband supports quick transmission of single signal at a time. Broadband transmits multiple signals at the same time and it is used for longer distance. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of coaxial cable. Its advantages are it can transmit data at higher rates. It also provides better protection against electromagnetic disturbances. Its disadvantage is its higher installation and maintenance cost. Now come to the third category of wired network, that is optical fiber cable. It has larger capacity to transfer data at very high speed. It consists of central glass core containing a bundle of glass threads surrounded by several layers of protective material. The glass threads are capable of transmitting data converted into light signals at a very high speed. It is popular technology for local area network. It is highly resistant to signal interference. Its maintenance cost is high. Now come to the wireless network topology technology, that is Bluetooth, infrared technology, and Wi Fi. Bluetooth is a communication technology that uses low power radio waves to connect electronic devices wirelessly. It allows user to talk and share information like voice, music, and videos. It establishes short-range communication between phones, computers, and other network devices. The maximum transmission range up to 240 meters. If we talk about infrared technology, it is short range communication technology that covers approximately 5 meters of distance. It is used to exchange information between computers, cellular telephones, and faxes. Infrared communication can take place only between two devices at a time. These signals cannot penetrate walls or other obstructions. Remote control is the most common example of infrared communication. Let's talk about Wi Fi. Wi Fi stands for Wireless Fidelity. It is a wireless local area network that uses radio waves to send the information. The devices require a wireless adapter connected to them to capture the Wi Fi signals.